Is there not a fan vote component?
I want to know who's being unfair to Shador Sanders. It's unfair. I'm only smiling because of the way Owen's looking at me. I am dead serious.
You mean who decided to add him to the roster at the last minute?
Yes, who decided to add him? Because he's not going to turn it down. You're doing right by the NFL. It's a TV show. He's always going to mean ratings. He's always going to mean eyes. Everybody's going to watch him. I'm going to tune in to watch. Will you tune in to watch him next Tuesday?
No. Is there? First of all,
that's news to me that it's next Tuesday.
First of all, what is it? What am I watching?
I think it's going to be flag football. You're not going to tune in?
No, I am not. I didn't watch the football game. Why would I watch the flag?
What do you mean you didn't watch a football game? You didn't watch the Browns?
No, I didn't watch any of the games when Myles Garrett was running around. Like I've had zero interest.
The actual Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I've had zero interest in this before. Now it's a flag football game, even less than zero.
Wait a minute. You of all people who have gotten into it with Shedeur fans, left, right, center, from coast to coast. I'm talking coast, babe. You're not going to watch the Pro Bowl games with Shedeur Sanders on Tuesday?
Is it just flag football? Are there other?
I don't know what else he's doing. I don't know what they are, honestly.
Look,
I haven't watched it myself.
When I was young and the quarterbacks, I was a kid, but when the quarterbacks, the great quarterbacks of yesteryear, the Elways, the Marinos, Boomer Esiason, Phil Simms, Bertie Kosar, when they competed in the quarterback challenges or whatever it was, that was, I thought, pretty fun. If they did something like that today,
I think they're kind of doing that, isn't there? Where they paint the end of the ball and throw it at the moving targets.
I don't know that there are go-karts with plywood and blue targets on there anymore. But
the fake receiver out there?
Of course.
Yeah, they used to have those quarterback challenges. I thought that was always pretty cool.
Those could throw it the farthest, and Drew Bledsoe would throw it 75 yards.
Yeah, it was always like a non-A-plus quarterback who just had this rocket. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Hostetler was in there somehow. Yeah.
No, every year they come out with a TV rating for the Pro Bowl or whatever it is they're doing. And I just simply go, I don't believe this rating. And people are like, no, yeah, people are watching it. I'm like, well, no one I know watched it. Who is watching this?
And I've agreed with you. You're telling me you're not curious to see him next Tuesday. So you're like going to not watch. What are you going to watch instead? Are the Cavs on?
I don't know.
I don't know if the Cavs are on. Are the Cavs on?
I didn't. This was news to me that this was even going on Tuesday.
I got nothing next Tuesday for you Cleveland Cavaliers. They play on Wednesday at the Clippers.
Yeah.
So
what time does it start?
What else you got going on?
What time does it start?
I don't know. 8 o'clock, I'm guessing. This is a half-assed enterprise by me talking about this. I'll find it. I got a week to find it. But
that doesn't seem like you're that interested in it. You don't know what it is. Ken doesn't know what it is, what time it is, what he's even going to be watching.
I haven't watched the Pro Bowl games in years. So, I mean, I'll do a Google search at some point here and figure it out. But is it not my job to watch, to try to take an eye and see what it is? I saw the first year when Myles Garrett hurt his toe and the box jumps and all the other crazy stuff they were doing.
Yeah, I don't want any of that to happen to anybody.
So let me get back to the previous point. I think this is totally unfair to Shedeur, and I hate it for him. I absolutely hate it. And I know all you, the anti-Shedeur people out there, just want him gone and think that this is an entire waste of, here comes Ken pandering. No, you guys know it's not fair. You guys know this isn't fair. He can't say no. You're doing a solid to the NFL. You can't turn that down. So you have to go to the Pro Bowl games. And it's been, even I had to make the joke at you. Like, oh, you're trying to run a Pro Bowl quarterback out of this team, out of this city. It's been nonstop jokes. It's unfair.
Yeah,
you put a highlight on a quarterback that is a developmental quarterback. You put an unfair highlight on a developmental quarterback, and you've just let the internet go make jokes at his expense. T. Moon Pickens. Twitter actions brought to you by who, Owen?
Scheibman Jewelers, Cleveland's premier jewelry store.
We'll get back to the coaching search coming up. Let me get this off my chest. T. Moon Pickens sends us the ML football, and it's, Dad, how good was Shador Sanders in his prime on the Browns in 2025? A Pro Bowler, and they show the pick against the Steelers.
Yeah, I think it's silly.
And it was a bad pick.
I think it's silly to make fun of him over this.
But this is what everybody is doing.
And obviously it also behooves them, if this is such a big TV event or whatever, you'd want Shedeur and his fans to tune in. Why wouldn't you?
Remember, it became a joke when Tyler Huntley became a Pro Bowler, right? 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Does this doesn't rank on the same level as when Tyler Huntley became a Pro Bowler, right?
No, it's probably even worse to people. Because Tyler Huntley wasn't a star. It was just like this. Like no one's going to rip Tyler Huntley. People have spent months they have spent months getting in their foxhole in either arguing for Shedeur Sanders or arguing against Shedeur Sanders. And some of these folks have taken it to a crazy, crazy level. Like the AI videos, and then there's like John Root, who I thought was an AI creation. I didn't know that was a real person. Just going after Shedeur Sanders for breathing, it seems.
Yeah.
So we've taken this guy, like no one's ever done that for Tyler Huntley, which, by the way, we are... Now my phone's going to be difficult. It's a special broadcast. I think we're carrying the Pro Bowl games.
What
actual event started at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
On the fan.
We have play-by-play of a flag football game?
We will have a special...
it's got interviews and
there you go.
Things like
that. So you are going to hear about the stuff when that comes up is what you're going to hear.
I'm sure Shedeur would be asked, what do you think of the Browns coaching search? So there'd be reason to tune in.
Well, by that time they would have a quarter. You think that this is you don't believe me that this is unfair to Shedeur? Because now all I've seen throughout this entire time since it was announced yesterday that he made the Pro Bowl was jokes. And again, I was part of it. I made a joke at you. Totally made a joke at you about running a Pro Bowl quarterback out of town. But it's also where, now the Pro Bowl's dead. The Pro Bowl's been dead for years. Pro Bowl's been dead for over a decade. I mean, they've been trying goofy stuff with the Pro Bowl for over a decade here. I just think it's patently unfair to take the developmental guy and who had 7 touchdowns and 10 picks, who we were sitting here bickering about how well he's being taken care of, how well he's not been taken care of, whether or not they've been putting the boots to him on purpose or not. He has been a lightning rod for controversy in this city. And you go, oh, yeah, let's put him in the Pro Bowl there. So what? We can expose him? We can make jokes? Or we can get ratings. Because, again, he can't say no. You want to do right by the NFL. You're a player in the NFL. You want to do right by the NFLPA. They have a high standing in this thing. It's a big deal. So you don't really want to say no unless you have an injury or unless you're playing in the Super Bowl, for crying out loud. And so he's going to play in it. I don't blame him for playing in it. It just sucks how this is set up where it's like, yeah, he'll probably... I hope he does well in it. I don't know exactly what he's going to do. I hope he does well because I don't want to have to wake up on Wednesday and have to sit there and go, oh, my gosh, did you see that throw? Did you see this throw? Oh, gosh, you guys are talking about him being the franchise guy. It sets up. You're not fighting me on this. I think you agree. It just sets up for a bunch of negativity.
Yeah, but if you're Shedeur, would you do you care? I mean, this is something for you and your fans and Browns fans who are interested in this, if they are, that you can still celebrate. And I think it's long been thrown out the window about whether or not the Pro Bowl is some meritocracy about the best players in a game.
It certainly is.
Especially because
the
so
other
many guys...
AFC quarterbacks are Josh Allen and Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Then Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah. Do you understand like that? Hey, man, he doesn't compare with them. Who again was it?
Josh Allen and Justin Herbert.
Yeah. And Shedeur?
So was Shedeur the first one asked? Was he the last one asked? Do we know?
I got a weird sneaking suspicion. Do we know if
Joe Burrow said no, thank you?
Because it was supposed to be Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Drake May,
Correct.
right? And Drake May pulled out, and it feels like he was the first one asked.
Well, he didn't pull out. He's
in the Super Bowl, obviously. Yeah. So he had to pull out because he's in the Super Bowl. And then there's Shedeur Sanders. It's like, well, wait a minute. What on earth? I mean, yeah, they're all NFL football players. That's great, but he doesn't compare to Josh Allen or Justin Herbert.
So last year, according to Nielsen, if you add up, because it gets shown on ABC, ESPN, Disney, apparently 4.7 million viewers tuned in last year for this flag football game.
Which is still something that they can sell.
4.7
is still a hell of a number.
I cannot fathom.
I would imagine
that there'd be 4 times the amount of people that would watch your average like Sunday night baseball game or your NBA game on a Wednesday night. That is staggering.
And I would imagine that number's inflated a little bit, but that's still more than a lot of sitcoms out there that cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's still more than a lot of reality shows it still costs a lot of money, even though it's reality TV. I mean, live sports, even a live sporting event such as, what else are they doing? Whatever they're doing. The plyometrics of the Pro Bowl game, even that's still going to get a number. And Shedeur Sanders being there, I think it might be for the wrong reasons. I think that he will have a lot of his fans to watch that and to watch him. And I think there's going to be a lot of people tuning in waiting to make fun of him. And I think it takes away.
Yeah.
I think it takes it away from like this guy, unfriend Stu on Twitter. Your friend Stu. LOL. Shedeur should have absolutely had said no. It's embarrassing. I had a guy who emailed me, said Scott. He said he should have turned it down and given it to somebody else more deserving. That was a quote. I go, what? It's a TV show. You're in a position.
Who, like C.J. Stroud?
Yeah, you're in a position you'd rather not be in, honestly, because he means ratings. But you're kind of being set up to, I don't know, be a joke to some of the people out there, and I just don't think it's right.
Well, maybe that is part of the secret sauce of Shedeur, is that he's got obviously the element that'll back him up no matter what, make excuses for him. But on the other side of it, he's got haters, and those haters, I think, drive a lot of his popularity. And so I think that's part of the game. So he's okay putting himself out there and getting ridiculed and talked down to by, these fans that don't respect him at all. And so it presents what? Presents a chance for debate, a chance for people to go on social media or whatever streams he's on, or make it part of his reality show.
This is my issue as a Browns fan. I have him and two other quarterbacks I don't want to play. I don't see anything really coming down the pike here in this next offseason. I mean, there could be, but some of it's unrealistic. I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to March in the new league year. But some of this stuff seems unrealistic. The draft seems like it's going to give me nothing. So I actually have to get ready to make him compete and have some confidence in himself again. Now, he's a confident guy, but I don't want to have to risk any sort of the confidence. And I'd rather them just pick somebody else, or would have picked somebody else, and let him get himself going and get himself working with the new head coach and all that other stuff. No, the Pro Bowl games next Tuesday isn't going to get in the way of him working, but it's just another thing that we can sit here and argue about and fight about and all the other crap that goes with the Pro Bowl and how it's dead and how this is a giant joke, and that he'll be the center of it. And I want to find a situation where I can take him seriously as a Browns quarterback, because like it or not, guys, and a lot of you I know don't, he's probably the better option that we have going into this year, unless you really want to play Dylan Gabriel or unless you really want to play Deshaun Watson. So as of right now, he's pretty much the best option we have going for us.
All right, it says here, get ready for the 2026 NFL Pro Bowl games powered by Verizon. Watch the league's biggest stars match up in an exciting AFC versus NFC flag football showdown. Explosive plays, blazing speed, and the league's top talent collide in an unforgettable night. Catch all the action. ESPN, Disney XD, streaming with NFL Plus. Subscription required for NFL Plus, or, of course, you can hear it right here on Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
Is that right there in their official release?
I might have added that.
Okay, well, the things that have changed, and just back on the Pro Bowl for a minute, they're integrating it into Super Bowl week this year, which they have not done before.
It's in San Francisco.
It's in a ballroom in San Francisco.
Okay.
It's not at a stadium.
About ballrooms lately.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not out. It was at Camping World Stadium last year in Jacksonville.
Okay.
This year it's in a ballroom, okay? It's also like they're trying to showcase the 7-on-7 because the Olympics.
Yes, they've added
it's going to be at the Olympics this year. So I think they're kind of leaning forward a little bit on that. It's also on a Tuesday night instead of a Sunday. It's always been on Sunday before. If you need some ratings, who are you going to get ratings right now?
As far as our boss hasn't texted us, it should be on Monday night. That's the big night to have ratings.
Don't do this.
Premium ratings on Monday night.
I was hoping for this to die. Why does it continue?
It'll never die.
Okay, it says passing the test.
All you guys do is fight in that freaking group text about when the college football national championship should have been played.
Passing the test. Quarterbacks try to hit targets at various distances around the field worth different point values in 40 seconds. There's satisfying catches presented by Snickers. One wide receiver, tight end, defensive back from each conference will compete in an obstacle course challenge, including catches from a jugs machine from 3 different distances, 4 different stages as part of that. There's the big spike when 3 players from each conference step up to the spike-o-meter, which measures the power and impact of one football spike.
And what you do
is this a setting the tone list that you've made?
I think I did this last year.
Is you have brought up a bunch of stuff that nobody would take seriously.
Wait, you wouldn't take seriously Helmet Harmony, which is a game show to test players' knowledge of their teammates.
It's still the best in the NFL that's participating in what turns out to be a giant battle of the network stars. It's still the best in the NFL. I think it's exactly what Owen just said. All right, Josh Allen and Justin Herbert, they're big stars. They're worthy of it. Fine, go ahead. Then you have Shedeur. the whole conversation is why Shedeur even here?
Maybe he's there to take place in Dodgeball, presented by Bud Light, a classic dodgeball tournament featuring 4 teams of 7 players each. Actually, this should be the event. I would absolutely watch dodgeball.
They've been doing dodgeball for 3 or 4 years now, and you haven't watched it.
Nobody told me they were doing it.
We talk
they
about
are
it
because
every year.
Shedor's in it.
But they did tell me they were doing punt perfect. 2 players, 1 punter, 1 non-punter from each conference. Punt from the 35-yard line with Bubba Ventrone making sure to help these specialists go out there.
You made that up. That's not true. That's a made-up thing that you just said about Bubba.
There is the great football race. In this race, 6 players from each conference will face off in a relay race consisting of 5 different challenges.
I'm just pointing it out. You've never once refuted me during this entire segment because you know I'm right.
Well, it's been quite a tug-of-war between us with 2 teams of linemen made up of 5 players each positioned over a foam pit. Boy, this is like Squid Games. They should do tug-of-war at the top of one of these huge towers. Now, if you lose, you die. But you telling me you wouldn't watch that?
Then we really got to find a new quarterback. I don't want to have that happen. My God.
Dylan Gabriel on one side, Shedeur on the other. Let the best man win.
They did say that ABC will not air this year for the first time because they don't want to interfere with their normal Tuesday night primetime lineup, which is American Idol from 8 to 10, The Rookie from 10 to 11.
What's The Rookie? American Idol's on ABC now.
That's what it says. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Of course. Not so
That's
canceled, was he?
News.
Wait a minute. Go back. What's The Rookie?
It's a show about a quarterback who was drafted 5th round.
Is the Connor
ended
still
up being
on?
not only the starter of the Cleveland Browns,
but a Pro
Bowler.
Bowler. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. You've not refuted me one time during this segment. You know I'm right. You know that all this was jokes on the internet yesterday, and it's going to be jokes on the internet on Tuesday. You know that's going to happen. Champions pose. Not fair. It's not fair. They could have picked a lot of other guys because the first thing I saw from all the NFL insiders was, what is the EPA? What is the... And I go, yeah, I know. Here we go. So great, wonderful. That's where we're at.
I'd watch the dodgeball. I think it would be awesome to see the dodgeball. So let me know when that's on.